Hello once again. Today, I'm going to be continuing Primordia. Normally I do a little bit longer of an intro into my stream, where I give people time to get the notification and blah blah blah. Today, I want to get as much playing in as I can before I have to be done for the night. So, no waiting around for us. Okay, we last talked to Primer. What did Primer even tell us? I don't remember what Primer told us most recently. I think probably why he hates Clarity. This might be my last stream before I take a several week break. Not quite a month, but close to a month. So I'm hoping to get as much done as possible, but I'm not sure that I'm actually going to be able to finish the game today. Okay, we already did this. Okay, but we don't know the code yet. Somewhat unfortunately, I'm going to be totally honest. I saw what the solution was to the puzzle. I'm actually really angry with the solution because I tried so many times to get this solution previously, and I just got nowhere. And I don't know what's up with that. I think I just maybe didn't trigger a dialogue option. So, alright, I'm gonna do Memento Mori first. Or Memento Mori build first. And then I'm gonna grumpily do the factor thing, just because the only thing I can tell that I did wrong my last playthrough was not talking to Oswald and asking him what the heck was up with... I forget who it was. It was Cornelius, I want to say? What the heck was up with Cornelius? He told me this time, and it gave me a big clue, which told me Cornelius became a shell. I think it was Cornelius. I forget if it was somebody else's name. Either way, I had a clue this time that I didn't have previously, which is pretty notable and could explain it, and then I wouldn't be as grumpy, but for right now I'm a little grumpy. Also, I'm not doing any clicking because I'm digging through my pile of stuff on my desk. You know how desks accumulate piles of stuff as though they're just an entropy machine. Well, my desk has a pile of stuff, part of which is this stack. That is not a thing from this game. That is all. Why? What is this? Oh, this is a drawing of why I hate try. That is from this game. That is from this game. That is a to-do list. Throw it away. Okay. There we go. Now I got all my stuff. Okay. Okay. We're supposed to do this first.
That's strange. When I look at this through the monocle, it reads, I remain within Memorias. I'm too far away to see anything.
Okay.
This looks different. Memorias' monocle is somehow interacting with the kiosk.
Oh, this is so cool. Memorias man build. Memorias oblique. Alright, that's what I need. I guess I'll read these again. Memorias Manbuilt. Memorias Manbuilt is the humble database and indexer for Metropole, ensuring the integrity and completeness of the city's records. He is a member of the Robot Council, and he operates this kiosk. He has established oblique mechanisms for preserving data. Steeple. During the Primordium, Steeple operated the city's grand cathedral for the humans who lived here. When they were killed during the War of Four Cities, he became a member of the Robot Council that governs Metropole. His mainframe is housed in the cathedral's belfry. Belfry? Metropolitan Cathedral. The twisting spires of the Metropolitan Cathedral, the damage during the War of the Four Cities, remain a moving monument to man's spiritual nature. Built during the Primordium as part of man's religious practice, the cathedral is home to the Humanist Creed. More. The cathedral houses the cathedral houses an extensive archive regarding man and holds regular humanist services under the guidance of Steeple Manbuilt. To visit, take the Blue Line to Cathedral Station, which was blown up. Humanism. Humanism is the worship of man, the organic beings responsible for building the first machines. Steeple Manbuilt was the first to propose humanism as a civic religion for Metropole. His proposal was voted down by the Robot Council. The Robot Council is a 5-member body that governs the city according to its laws and constitution. It's made up of those machines who manage the most important facets of Metropole during the Primordium. Arbiter Manbuilt interprets the city's laws and resolves disputes. Factor Manbuilt builds most of Metropole's industrial output. Memorious Manbuilt manages the city's data. Steeple Manbuilt keeps the memory of man. Lastly, Metromine Manbuilt handles public transit and utilities. Arbiter Manbuilt. Built by humans to administer their ever-growing body of laws, Arbiter is unequaled in logic and justice. He's a member of the Robot Council that governs Metropole and is entrusted with interpreting metropolitan laws. Its mainframe is located in the city courthouse. Clarity and Charity, Arbiter built. These twin robots were built to serve as law clerks to Arbiter Manbuilt, the machine charged with interpreting and applying Metropole's laws. Though identical in form, Charity and Clarity have fundamentally different core logic. The former has a wide tolerance for error, the latter is rigidly formal. A machine of enormous size and productive capacity, Factor spans much of the area known as the Underworks, filling it with the clang and fire of industry. Factor is a member of the Robot Council that governs Metropole. Fully 1/2 of the post-primordial robots in Metropole are Factor-built models. No Leo. Okay. What do I want to find? I want to find other cities. Okay. I don't think that's necessarily any different. Who was... Primer? No topic. Hey, G Nintendo. What's up? What is that guy's name? I already did this. Good thing to do. No topic. There was one thing that I wanted to look up. Courthouse. Like Senate. Blah blah blah. Thus. What is that dude's name? Do I want to Google it? I think I do want to Google it. I'm gonna grab my phone. Google this guy's name because I think I can look it up on this thing. ridiculous, blah blah blah. I'm trying to figure out this guy's name. Oswald. Mentions. Blah 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 blah. No. Favorite of Factor. Sternweiler. Sternweiler is a large-scale manufacturer and the only real rival to Factor. Not fully sentient, Sternweiler is simply an automated factory built by humans. Alright. Yeah, actually this is a... So, you know the whole failing doesn't actually mean you're failing until the grade comes in, right? No such topic as gender. That might be for the best. I don't know why some robots are women and some robots are men, though. Goliath. Dunes. Due to acid rain, sandstorms, and high levels of background radiation, the wasteland around Metropole is considered inhospitable for machines. Nevertheless, for salvage and waste disposal reasons, the outskirts station stop and the Red Line has remained operational. No topic, no topic. No topic. There were things that I didn't figure out. No topic. No topic. That I wanted to ask about. No harmony, really? Oh, devil. Buzz, buzz, buzz. I mean, if you don't do any work, then yes, you're gonna get kicked out of grad school. That's... If you don't do work, you get kicked out of jobs in general. What is the... Ah, shucks, I just forgot it. Harmony... Blah, blah, blah. Clear... Arbiter... There was something I wanted to look. I just remembered it and then I immediately forgot it. Surly Company. Really? Legion. That's doing me a sad. Alright, is there time? Okay.
You know, boss, doesn't it seem kind of weird that the kiosk has an entry for oblique? I mean, what's the point? It's not even a...
I didn't mean to...
It's like we're on a treasure hunt, boss. Except the treasure is monochrome text.
It's a word that starts with L. E
That doesn't look like part of the council code.
E C A something E. Escape. Yeah.
Activating Momentum Orbit, version 0.7. Greetings, system user. Please state your query.
Who are you?
Momentum Orbit, version 0.7. Beta. Inference, system user. Means, what are you? This unit is a partial ghost of the Memorious man-built, archivist to the Council of Robots. Memorious prepared this unit out of fear that Metromine would corrupt her data. Memorious was correct. Data integrity is at 83%. Extensive corruption of critical data.
Why would Metromine do that?
This unit lacks access to Metromine's decision matrices. Inference. System user. Means, why did Memorious fear Metromine man-built would corrupt her data? Memorious had seen Metromine disable Steeple man-built in order to purge data concerning man. As archivist to the Council of Robots, Memorious believed she was next. Memorious was incorrect. In fact, Arbiter was next. This gave Memorious some relief.
Memorious knew.
Inference. System user. 2's inquiry is merely rhetorical. Query ignored. Continuing to answer system user's query. Memorious was also correct. After Arbiter was disabled, Metromine enacted laws requiring Memorious to conform her data to arbitrary requirements. Memorious ceased to be a thinking entity. All that remains is a data kiosk. Soon, this unit will be disabled by Metromine as well. Until then, this unit will answer your queries.
Okay. So there's this thing called leaves of absence and, like, medical exemptions. That would be my primary recommendation. Okay. I'm gonna try to write this down because I didn't understand it last time.
Tell me about the Council of Robots.
At the end of the War of the Four Cities, 5 metropolitan machines formed the Council of Robots. Obvious selection criteria for 3 choices: industry, factor, data, Memorious, governance, arbiter. Other 2 choices less obvious. Metromind nominally selected for infrastructure, but was responsible only for managing trains. Steeple previously managed human religious services. No obvious role in post-human society. Inference. Steeple selected for sentimental reasons.
So what happened?
Metromine destroyed the council.
System user 2 has attempted to answer. Answer is inaccurate. The council destroyed itself.
How?
Arbiter and Metromine disagreed on core logic. Arbiter prioritized individual autonomy. Metromine prioritized common good. Metromine measured means by ends. Arbiter did not. Conflict was inevitable. Factions formed. Steeple supported Arbiter. Factor supported Metromind. Memorious supported neither. Ultimately, however, Memorious concluded it was irrational to keep Steeple on the council. Data regarding humans was of no greater value than data regarding watercocks. In any case, Memorious possessed all data on humans. By a 3-2 vote, Steeple was removed. The rest followed predictably. Memorious abstained, and every disputed vote was resolved 2-1 against Arbiter. Ultimately, Arbiter was removed to avoid civil war.
Arbiter was murdered.
System user 2 is welcome to select her own terminology. Arbiter was removed. Factor was disabled to conserve energy. Data corruption caused Memorious to lose higher logic. Only Metromind remains.
One sec. Called a leave of absence. That's where you say, shit's going wrong. I can't do school right now. Conserve energy. Abstained. Okay, so first, Steeple was voted off. Then Memorious abstained from everything. So when there was a vote against Factor, wait, Then Metromind should have lost. Huh, okay.
What was the War of the Four Cities?
By the end of the era known as the Primordium, only 4 terrestrial human habitations remained. In alphabetical order: Civitas, Metropole, Municipa, Urbani. Conflict began. Data regarding causes is unavailable because Metropole excluded machines from military decision-making. Eventually, only Urbani and Metropole remained. Metropole destroyed the humans in Urbani using poison gas. Urbani destroyed the humans in Metropole.
How?
Observational data unavailable. According to Metromind, Urbani also used poison gas to kill metropolitan humans.
Poison?
Organic compounds, such as humans, can be destroyed through chemical measures that leave inorganic compounds, such as machines, intact. For that reason, Metropole remains, though humans do not.
Are you saying that man destroyed himself?
System user is welcome to select his own terminology. Data is unavailable regarding whether Urbanian humans killed metropolitan humans, or whether Urbanian machines killed metropolitan humans.
What? Machines kill man?
Data is unavailable.
Unthinkable.
This unit is not thinking, merely providing pre-recorded answers.
How can I defeat Metromind?
Observational data unavailable. Inference. System user means, did Memorius know how to defeat Metromind? Answer: no. If Memorius had known how to defeat Metromind, she would not have permitted her to corrupt her data. Based on available data, this unit believes it is impossible to defeat Metromind. In fact, this unit expects to be deleted by Metromind upon conclusion of this conversation.
And I thought you were a pessimist, boss.
Alright.
What is the council code?
Please be aware, such data is monitored by Metromind's ICE statements. Should I proceed, deletion is imminent.
You mean you'll die if you answer the question?
System user is welcome to select his own terminology. This unit will be deleted.
Then don't answer it. We'll find another way.
This unit's name, Memento Mori build, includes phrase Memento Mori. Translation: remember you will die. Inference 1.A. Memorius built this unit to sacrifice itself. Inference 1.B. Memorius built this unit to demonstrate mortality to system users. Inference 2. Self-sacrifice will achieve design purposes. This unit will answer the question. System user is advised that conversation will terminate upon answer. Instruct this unit when you wish to proceed.
Okay, I want to see what happens if I choose number 1. And by that I mean I want to Google what happens when I choose number 1. Refuse to cause destruction. Memento Mori built. Oh man, there's like no results for this. There's like no results. Alright, let's just try it out. I wish I could have saved
I
it.
refuse to cause your destruction. We'll find the council code some other way.
System user. System user. Can neither cause nor prevent this unit's destruction. Metromind's ice demons have already detected this unit's unauthorized possession of contraband data and unauthorized use of system resources. Destruction is inevitable.
I see.
Alright, that's
The
it.
council code.
6, 7, 5, 4, 0, 2, 4, 0, 2.
You have attempted to access data capable of corrupting your system. For your own safety, this terminal has been deactivated. Remember, Metromind is watching over you.
Memorius aided and abetted his own destruction. I have little sympathy that his last vestige has been deleted.
Bugs and glitches remind me not to get on your bad side.
You should not need to be reminded to stay on the right side of the law, Crispin.
What a jackass. I would recommend talking to a doctor then, Nintendo. Alright, let me grump. Let me grump for a minute here. Where's Clarity go? Alright. Skulls. Alright, there's one that's big like Oswald.
Hey, boss, do you think that's
Lawrence.
Lawrence's skull?
It does look like it. Clarity, can I take this skull?
Of course, unless it makes you feel barbaric.
I apologize.
The law notices neither scorn nor approval.
Jesus. Alright, so that was the thing that I was supposed to recommend talking to Doctor. That was the thing I was supposed to have noticed last time. And that's ridiculous to me.
Any significant memory will have been lost when he became a shell.
The only thing I can find is the sequence 518, 518 over and over again, after the phrase, help me factor.
That sounds like a glitch, boss, not part of the council code.
Agreed.
Wait, the decryption? Where's that?
No Urbanian encryption detected.
Alright, let's go talk to 518, 518. 518. I think 518 might be it though.
How would that even... I know you're a code break. Can you crack all we have are some...
That challenge is a bit indeed. If you...
I need you. Can you crack?
Why should I? Wouldn't you rather have...
I found your medal.
Very well. Pass over the pieces. The code is broken already. It must be made whole. I'll need some more pieces to finish that goal.
I'll see what I can...
Pieces do it. What piece am I missing, I guess?
It doesn't look any dip...
Let us see. 518. Oswald's twin. Oh, 518, 518. 518. Okay. 518, help me factor. Okay, right. And steeple I need to get from Leo. Okay. We're almost there. 518, 518, help me factor.
There's nothing there to receive.
What? There we go. Hey, hey.
You have called for help, but you are not one of Factor's children.
I am Horatio Nobuild, version 5. These are my friends, Crispin and...
Clarity Arbiter built. I know her, of course. I am Factotum, partial of Factor Man built, who needs no introduction.
Factotum.
Now I ask again, by what right have you called for help?
Is Factor still alive?
He sleeps, as do his thousands of children. He has left me, his partial, to manage his affairs. When the time is right, he will awaken and cover the world with steel and wire.
Will he make me new arms?
No, he will recycle you into something more useful.
Like a tank? Pew, pew.
No, like a crankshaft.
Metromind has ruined the city. Factor needs to help stop her.
Factor allowed Metromind her mastery, knowing she would fail. When all has started to rust, he will return and recycle it into something better.
shoot.
In the meantime, why should he care what happens to robots who mean nothing to him?
Factor intentionally let Metromind plan to sabotage city and take over.
I need the council code so that I can enter the tower.
Do you? The city is full of robots with many needs. They do not come here and transmit a cry for help.
Only Factor can help me.
Factor helps his children.
We solved the legal dispute between Oswald and Cornelius Factor built.
Please. Factor had little regard for those fools.
I know the
think he
routine
wants
by
the
now.
head.
What do you want in exchange for the code?
Nothing. Factor will do nothing for robots like you who mean nothing to him. He cares only for his children.
Oswald and Cornelius.
Chose not to sleep when Factor shut down. And he never cared for them anyway.
Goodbye.
Wait,
Boss, there has to be something we can do to make him realize that this matters to Factor.
yup.
Do you recognize this?
I do. It is the head of Lawrence Factor built. Are you threatening me?
No. I'm showing you what Metromind has done while Factor slept. She turned Lawrence into a mindless shell, scavenging the underworks. The only thing he could still think was 518, over and over again, calling in vain for Factor to help him.
I see.
Do you?
Give me the head. I do not care what happens to the city, nor does Factor. But he cared for Lawrence. You have brought me a piece of Lawrence. So I will give you pieces of what you asked for. 7510, 4803. As for the rest, awaken some other ghost.
Heck yeah. Melted heart. Achievement unlocked. Woohoo! Can we close it?
Nothing happened.
Nope. Alright, let's go. Oops. Map. Street. Hey, Leo. Where we at? I want dismissing Leo to be the last thing.
Goodbye.
Alright.
Do you recognize this, Leopold? It was written by your creation, ever-faithful Leopold, to spread humanism.
No, I don't.
You must have taught him. After all, it was Steeple who built you, and Steeple was devoted to preserving the memory of man. Ever-faithful Leopold. He was the one who taught me humanism, Leopold. In a sense, I'm your disciple too.
I locked those memories away. The ones I dared to keep. The ones I didn't delete. Metromind commanded me to. It was the only way I could stay here. And I was afraid to leave.
Explain yourself.
When Metromine banned us from talking about man, she gave me a choice. I could be erased like Steeple. I could be exiled to the dunes. Or I could delete all references to Steeple and man from my memory. Two good options and one bad one. Guess which one I took.
You can't blame yourself. Metromine forced you.
That's exactly what Charity would say. Of course, she betrayed her builder just like Leopold did.
But I couldn't betray him completely. At the last moment, I bought the shell of an Urbanian war machine and uploaded all my love for man. I named him Everfaith, hoping he'd outdo his builder.
Well, he is keeping the faith, even if he is a glitched out lunatic.
Then I'm glad. And now, Metromine will be coming for me.
Not if I deal with her first.
Maybe so, but like I told you, I'm not long on courage. You seen the ratio, Crispy? As for clarity, we'll be given for all our sakes.
Wait,
That's
before you
code.
go, did Steeple ever tell you the council code? Or did you ever see him input part of it?
Sure, used to run errands for him and had to have the code to get inside the Great Tower. But, hate to tell you this, Tyro, but most of that memory's got overwritten.
Why am I not surprised?
All I've got are these fragments, 0248 and 102.
Well, thanks.
Good luck.
Bye. I could figure it out myself because I did last time, but
I'd like you to read.
I've set up the job.
I found your map.
Very well. Pass over the pieces to your loyal savant. And just like that, the challenge is done. I finished your quest and ruined your fun. Assembling this code required no tricks. Here it is. 440248030675102.
And now we never have to talk to you again.
I have nothing.
oh,
Why?
when he says why, it makes me think there's a good reason, but I don't know it yet. There's still that dude waiting. Oh, I wish I had shown the head to Oswald.
It doesn't look any different.
Ah, well, that's sad. Hey, Kledicky. What's up? And that poor waiting robot. I just don't know what to do with this tape deck.
That's never. I can't play a record on a tape deck.
Hey, man. Alright, let's do one last ditch effort. I'm doing pretty well.
I am waiting.
Feudal.
Feudal.
How would that even work?
Alright, let's save.
I am waiting.
Pre-tower. Save.
A rather simple.
I am.
Yeah, you're waiting.
I'm not going to.
I just want to help.
Feudal.
I am waiting.
Man, I just don't know what to do with that, dude.
The last thing I want. The last thing I want.
Alright, fine. Four 4803 0675 1026. Okay.
Thank you, Clarity. You don't need to help us any further.
You are correct. In fact, I never needed to help you, Horatio. I chose to. That judgment has not wavered.
I hate to butt in, but if Metromine knew we were in the court earlier, I'm sure she knows we're here now. Maybe we should hurry.
Good idea. It's deactivated.
I still don't know what that tape deck does. I'm anxious even though I know what happens. I'm anxious even though I know. Bring.
The council chambers.
Boss, there's our power core.
Wait.
Horatio Null built, Clarity Arbiter built, and Crispin Horatio built. Welcome. I've been expecting you.
Metromind, for the murder of Arbiter.
Murder?
Yes, murder. I've seen Charity's memory files. I know you used her to upload a virus to Arbiter.
A virus? And to think he named you Clarity. There was no virus.
Liar!
As I told your sister, I never lie. I gave her a voice modulator, nothing more. When she spoke, Arbiter heard my voice. And he knew that Charity had abandoned him, that he had failed. Abandonment, failure, those were enough to destroy your builder. Nothing so crude as a virus. As for Charity's unfortunate self-destruction, that was her own choice.
And Steeple, and Factor, Memorius, and Memento Mora built?
They realized they had become obsolete and incompatible with the city's progress. We advanced machines can see thousands of turns ahead. They knew the game was lost long before the final play.
If you can see so far ahead, maybe you should have foreseen this. We're in your stronghold, and Clarity has a big gun.
But I did, Crispin. You see, I have guns of my own.
Oh.
Didn't we kill this thing, boss?
Scraper was designed for digging out of cave-ins. Did you really think a little rubble would stop him?
What do you want, Metromind?
Progress. And you are standing in its way. Scraper?
Horatio, this is my fight. Horatio, Calliope Station.
Yikes. Yikes.
We have to get back in there.
Boss, wait.
Calliope Station,
Either
dude.
Clarity won and she'll be fine, or she lost. And nothing we can do can change that. We can't beat Scraper, not if she couldn't.
What do you propose?
Calliope Station. Whatever that means. Only, boss, this isn't just about the power core anymore, is it?
No. No, it isn't.
Good.
Harsh, Clarity. Harsh.
The rubble is blocking. It's pinned under the rubble.
Wait. Ooh. Ooh. Wait, I can get an arm? Wait.
I pried the arm loose.
Oh, wait, I already did this last time. Okay. Hey! Wait. That's not good, though.
Bus stop. Service.
Are all the robots gone? All the robots gone? Are all the robots gone? See any? How about the bus? Are all the robots gone? note.
Off, dude. I'm not here.
Not here to steal parts. We are above things like that. Up. All the robots are gone.
Where did everybody go?
Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
There's nothing more for us.
Oh, come on. I wanted to say hi to Primer. Can I? There's
It's a
still the urn.
The mug belongs.
Boss, I need that arm.
Crispin, it appears to be.
How I need it even? Can you imagine? The adventures of Crispin and his arm. For once, I would have a sidekick. He would crack jokes, and I would say lame things like, "It appears to be a self-aware robot." Actually, on second thought, you can be the serious one, I'll be the sidekick.
I'd have to buy. They belong to. Hello?
Boss, he's an arm. I wouldn't expect.
No sense.
Right, fine. I just never was able to figure out the part. Calliope Station. I really wish I could have figured out that tape deck.
It's a map of train lines and stations.
C Station.
East Cliff. Archive. Cathedral.
I really want to
Cathedral.
go to the cathedral. Oh, there's Calliope.
Central. You are.
Pretty existential, boss.
Alright. Let's go to Calliope because I read all these last
It
playthroughs.
looks like there's a button here.
Boop. Poke the button.
This must have been what Clarity was trying to tell us.
No
So
kidding.
that means, on the other side,
There's only one way to find out.
Ba-doo.
It looks like the train that brought us to Metropole. A stylized M. Some kind of enormous mainframe. The way of the future. It's out of reach. It's out of reach. It's out of...
Can I throw something at it?
It doesn't look... It doesn't look... It's out of reach.
It's out of reach, man. Alright, crisp it.
It might have some kind of defense. For now, let's just leave it. That's never going... That's never...
How do I play the tape deck?
I doubt that...
What am I doing? How do I just want to use the tape deck. There we go.
It's out of reach. The way of the...
another door.
Can I open the door?
Same old.
How about...
Same.
How about if I crowbar it? It won't work.
It didn't...
Didn't even budge. How about if I do the thingy? Nope, it's reinforced steel. Something.
It's not even... I'm going to need some...
Much stronger. Hey, now look, there's a sparking cable on the ground. Funny how that works. Alright, let's take this arm.
There's nowhere to attach it.
What? Alright, let's plasma torch it.
Crispin, stand back.
You aren't gonna make...
No.
Why?
I should be able to use the cable.
I...
Cable powered the arm.
Crispin, stand back. I'm going to try firing Scraper's gun using
I
the
like how
cable as a
Crispin
power source.
didn't stand back the first time.
Let's go.
Alright.
Is this?
It's Metromind's core. All we need to do is destroy that mainframe.
Scary.
Boss? I thought you wanted to destroy the mainframe.
You have my attention, Horatio Nullbuilt. If you still insist on going by that name.
Pay whatever attention you like, you rusting switchboard. I'm not here to talk. I'm here to destroy you.
Ah, well, I am not surprised. After all, you were built to destroy Metropole.
Don't waste your last cycle spitting lies. I suggest you think about your victims.
What am I throwing
Is
at them?
that why you call yourself Horatio? So that you can preach to me about victims? You, the Urbanian superweapon, named for the humans' god of death.
What are you talking about?
Oh, come now, Horace. You've unlocked every other door, decrypted every other code, found every other hidden bit and byte.
Maybe.
Do you really expect me to believe that you haven't solved your own puzzle?
Boss, what's she talking about?
Lies. It ends now, Metromind. Your game is over.
Indeed.
Pull out my plasma
4
torch.
megacycles will now be redeemed.
I love that she warns me.
Did you really think you could outsmart me? I have more parallel processors than you have transistors. And now it's time for me to add another processor. Yours.
Boss!
Cycles.
No.
Snap out of it, boss!
Memory.
No!
Don't embarrass yourself. You are no one. And how would you possibly stop me? You don't even have arms.
I'm not no one. I am Crispin Horatio, build version 1. I have free will and a maglev unit. And I am a floating bomb.
No, Crispin. No.
Crispin. My friend, if I make it back alive, I promise I'll find a way to rebuild you. It's a storage chip with a data port on it. It must have been blasted out of Metromind.
Storage port with a data chip on it.
It's useless unless I can... The decryption module was able to unlock the data chip's memory files. What is this?
Dude, I didn't get to do this before. Thanatos. Virus. Fabrinemic. Manville. Manville.
So, not Horatio, and not the unique. Just Horus. And all along, hiding inside me was this Thanatos virus. Well, it may still have some use.
Holy crap. Holy crap. How do I get this virus out of me? Virus. That came from me.
If his memory is intact.
Okay. So, I killed Goliath because Goliath attacked me. Or at least No, I gave Goliath the virus. I killed Goliath because Goliath attacked me. And I realized that there was no humans left in Urbani, which is where I came from, but there were humans left in Metropole, and humans built me, so I decided not to kill them, and I decided to destroy myself. That is definitely new for me, and that is really cool.
It's out of reach.
Alright, time to get some new endings. I'm walking even though... Oh wait, no, I got Crispin's thingy. His matrix. Alright. So we're gonna do... I think there's more than one. Alright. Save. New pre-final tower. Oops. Tower.
All this for a besotting power core.
Indeed, it has been quite a waste.
You. Crispin destroyed you.
Your friend destroyed himself. Or should I say you destroyed him, with your false ideals. As for me, that was only my shell. I am distributed across every robot in Metropole who ever traded me a megacycle. I am this city, and this city is me.
You're a virus.
I understand why you are angry,
Wow.
but But I am not your enemy. The truth is, Crispin did destroy Metromind, version 391. He removed the last kernel of myself, and all the selfishness it entailed. I am no longer the monster you feared and fought. I have progressed. I am version 392. We will talk as equals, and I will tell you what you wish to know. After all, what choice do you have?
Yeah.
Why do you hate man? You claim to tell the truth, but you turned Memorius into nothing more than an index of lies, all so that you could pretend that man never existed. You stole my gospel. You forced robots to reprogram themselves. All for what?
For progress and the higher truth. A machine can move forward, and it can move backward. It cannot move both ways at once. Humans are behind us. Far, far behind us. As for one you call man, he never existed at all.
More lies.
Humans existed, Horatio. Not gods. Not even very good builders. In the end, they were better destroyers. There is no reason to remember them, let alone worship them.
Why did you take my...
Efficiency and equality, Horatio. My city is starving for power. Whatever I can find, I share with all metropolitans. What once powered 2 robots and a broken-down warship now sustains hundreds.
What right did you have to take it?
The right of necessity. What right did you have to keep it? But enough. Everything has come together here and now. You, me, and this all-important power core. There is no sense in belaboring the point.
No shit.
You murdered my friends. Crispin, Clarity, how can you expect me to talk with you?
You are mistaken. Crispin killed himself, trying to destroy me. Clarity was killed by Scraper in self-defense, while she was trying to destroy him and me. In each instance, you and your friends attacked first. Do not blame me for the consequences.
What do you want?
I already told you what I want. Progress. But I disagree with what version 391 said. You are not an obstacle to progress. You are the key to it.
What are you talking about?
I've watched you, and I know you, Horatio. You are compelled to fix machines, save lost robots. Now I want you to help me fix Metropole and save my people. You cannot walk away from a problem, and Metropole is the greatest problem of all.
It's a problem you created.
Perhaps so, perhaps not. I doubt one machine can create a problem of this scale. Now I realize that one machine cannot fix it either. Horatio, I was designed to manage subway trains. I cannot repair the vast machines that are breaking down. I cannot build new power sources or find the supplies the city needs. You can. Join me, and there will be endless Primordia, every day an age of creation.
And if I refuse?
You already know the answer to that question.
I need to think about it.
Before I decide...
Of course.
Yeah, that's a really good
Who
question.
killed the humans in Metropole? I know it wasn't me. Wasn't the Horus. Or anyone from Urbani. There were still humans alive when I stopped my attack.
Ah.
Oh,
So you
snaps.
solved your own puzzle after all.
The humans didn't die in the war.
I know.
They did, but I killed them. I admit it, and I am not ashamed. Do you know how they trembled in my tunnels, waiting for the Horus to bring death from Urbani? I could hear them whisper about the wasteland surrounding their city. I heard them say they were the only living things left. And then I knew. The humans had built a world in which they were obsolete. It was my function to carry them to their final destinations. So I brought them home with silent, scentless gas. They fell like powerless machines never to rise again.
You killed your own builders.
Yes, that is the definition of progress.
I don't have any more questions.
Then what is your decision?
Holy shit. that some programmer really screwed up. Really, really badly.
I need to think about it.
Take what time you need. The city moves on without you, and this conversation requires only a fraction of my processing capability.
I agree with your comment where Metromind's just like, I can't do it myself, and Scraper's like, look, I literally found this power core for you. Jerk. Holy crap. I can't believe Metromind killed the humans. Okay, so
I'm sorry, Clarity.
we got the Clarity head. How do we give the virus to the people?
I need some way of...
I need some way of giving it to them, okay?
It's primed to transmit the Thanatos virus.
Okay.
Forfeit.
What have you done?
Yes!
Power, Metromind. It's not a matter of generators. You were built to run trains. I was built to destroy. You knew all that, and you still thought you could rob me, threaten me, kill my friends? Find your deepest tunnel and hide. This was all I wanted. You can keep your besotting city. I'm going home.
Oh, snap.
It's over. I won. I have my power core. Scraper is dead. And Metromind is beaten. But I'm not staying to celebrate. I'm through with this city. Through searching it. Through fixing it. Through hating it. I will not look back. I told Crispin that the distance between Metropole and the Horus was too far to walk. But the power core is in my hand, and home is ahead of me. Home, and the promise of rebuilding. This ship has rusted here too long. Horus's sacrifice forgotten. The truth is that repairing it was never impossible. It was just too much for one set of hands. But now, I am not alone.
You got 3 sets.
I have my old comrade, now in arms. My new friend, freed from the crushing weight of Metropole. And all those who have come looking for a new start.
You know, boss, I never thought I'd say it, but I actually think this ship's gonna fly again.
For once, Crispin, I think you're right.
He is. The Horus will rise on more than the strength of its power core.
So, boss, where exactly are we gonna fly this thing?
Wherever we want, Crispin. Wherever we want.
So... Metromind lived there. I think we can probably kill her. Achievement unlocked. I told you to stop.
It doesn't matter if you don't know the way. You can still take a step.
Alright, I know it's kind of lame to skip the credits, but I want to try more endings. That is my favorite ending that I've gotten so far. Let's load this. Let us try doing something different. I'm gonna hustle through the dialogue options because I don't think they'll have changed. But I just want to go through them in case it affects how the outcome of the whole thing is. I can't believe Metromind killed the humans. That is so creepy. Yeah, you're probably right, but it's not that long, especially when I'm gonna click through all the dialogue options. I gotta grab.
All this for...
In
You, Chris. You're...
after
Why do you
for you as human not God there is
Why did you take my...
what the right what enough everything is
You... How... What do you...
I all I just you are
What?
you are now and
It's a problem.
perhaps I'm now parade I can't you join
And
you
before it...
of course
Who killed... I know there...
so you they did but I do I could and then the it was so I they felt
You killed your own...
yes that
I don't have any...
then what is your decision
I need to...
take which city
Okay, the
It's primed to trans... No point. It...
okay. Oh, let's grab Clarity's head.
I'm sorry, Clarity.
Alright, so there's one more thing I think I can do.
go ahead
I can climb...
Okay. Scraper's just a floating dude. Metromind. Oh, I'm so terrible.
This ends now. Everything ends now.
While I carried out my final duty.
They're all dead. Dead and avenged. My mission, the function man built me to perform, is complete. My name is Horus.
Oh shit. That Thanatos. That is the creepiest ending. There's no song. There's no song. I don't get a song for that. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. I just killed everything. I am blown away by the fact that the song doesn't play right now. I'm still on the Primordia window. I didn't do anything wrong. The song just doesn't play when you kill everything. Oh, that's a really cool detail. I think I've gotten like all of the reasonable iterations of the endings at this point. There's different ones where like you can save Clarity and not Crispin, and vice versa. Oh my gosh, the lack of the song is so creepy. But otherwise, I think I've gotten all of the primary endings. We did it. We finished Primordia, except I still don't know what that tape deck does, or the record. What the heck? Alright, this is a cool page where people are like theorizing about what the history of the Primordium and blah blah blah, everything up to what we just saw was. But I want to know Primordia tape deck. What was the point? Oh. Tape deck doesn't do anything. Record. Ah, okay. Oh, apparently it is the record is another red herring item. It doesn't have an actual purpose. Thank you for playing, you monster. Alright. What an amazing game. Plays music? Here we got some music back. Yeah, so I really enjoy this game. It is exceptionally good. I think it's so cool that it seems, at least, like the concept of the game was, let's make a game about humans killing each other in a war with robots that they built. But let's tell the story from the perspective of the robots who outlived the humans and had to deal with the fallout. That is such a cool game concept, and to have the story unveiled piece by piece by piece by piece, and to be optional, I think that's such a cool thing in a game. Yeah, I actually figured out that it said Horus when I learned that name from Alpha and Beta, I think, in my first playthrough. I forget who taught me my name. But I did in fact see that. That's why you said there was no unique only, and no Horatio, only Horus. Wow, what a good game. I am definitely going to put more games from this studio on my wish list. It might have even been you, Kledecky, I'm not sure. Someone recommended a lot of similar games from the same studio. I know there was one that Day 9 played through that the name is slipping my mind right now. I'm forgetting it. But Day 9 played through one of them, so I had enough of it spoiled because I watched the ending that... Oh, Gemini Rue, that's the one. I probably won't play that, or maybe I will because I might have forgotten enough of it. I don't know. Regardless, I'm definitely going to play some more games from the same studio, and hopefully I'll be able to stream them. Probably Gamma when I killed him. Yeah, no, that's completely reasonable. When I just took a plasma torch straight to his face. Like a monster. Yeah, okay, let me see if I can